Oop, they're separating for the surround. I'm all right. Public photography.
Okay. What are you photographing?
What's your name?
Deputy Miller, Clark County Sheriff's Office.
Badge number?
1892.
1892. And your name?
Deputy Kelly, 19272.
Okay.
So what's your business?
Mr. Reynolds, you got a badge number?
I have a unit number. It's 481.
Okay. That's a different thing. I never seen that.
Are you going to talk about what we're doing here today, or
Probably not.
Pick at our uniform?
Probably not. I'm not picking at your uniforms. I just wanted everybody's identity in case I get mag dumped or tased.
Yeah.
Then I got some kind of evidence of who it was, right?
So how often does that happen?
Well, it just happened the other day here in Ohio.
Is someone standing on a sidewalk like this with a camera?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll commit to that. He didn't have a camera.
Okay.
But 28 shots. I mean, come on, guys.
Were you smoking earlier?
Who?
Were you smoking
No,
earlier?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. Well, you do realize this is a propane facility.
Mhm.
If you're smoking a cigarette, it's pretty idiotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what about all the people that drive by and flick their cigarettes out their window?
So, basically, what I talked to the owner here about, okay? They don't have any signage saying that you're not allowed to stay in the area recording. This is a public property sidewalk, okay? So as far as us being a part of your little First Amendment audit experiment, we're not going to be that, okay?
So no mag dumping today?
No.
Okay. Well, he told me all about Homeland Security, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
how about
I said,
if you tell me about Homeland Security and how they put out a scathing memo in 2018 that says public photography is not a crime, even when paired with a 911 call.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm not done. And you, know it. Public photography is not a crime, and the 6th District Court runs this area. You'll get no traction today, and I'll be back tomorrow with a sign and cupcakes.
Do you have an ID on you or anything?
No, I don't ID unless I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. I just don't do that. That's my company policy.
In a tense encounter outside a gas facility in Ohio, YouTuber Ty Glenn, known for his First Amendment audits, is confronted by Deputy Miller and Deputy W. Kelly of the Clark County Sheriff's Office, badge numbers 1892 and 19,272. As the camera rolls, questions fly, ID is demanded, and Ty stands firm on his rights. But when Ty refuses to identify himself, citing Homeland Security memos and the 6th Circuit's authority, is he standing up for the Constitution or just provoking a confrontation? This video challenges everything you thought you knew about public photography and police power. What would you have done? Follow us for more breakdowns here on ID Refusal 101, and all credit goes to the original creator. Support Gem City News by subscribing to their channel. Welcome to ID Refusal 101. We're here to arm you with legal knowledge to protect yourself. Subscribe now to know your rights and how to assert them. And now, enjoy the video.
Me?
Yeah.
No. No.
I just noticed that you're taking pictures of the office and the trucks and stuff.
Hmm?
What's it for?
For my own personal use.
For your own personal use?
Uh-huh.
For what, though? It's kind of... I'm sorry, I'm the office manager here, so I'm trying to figure out why somebody is taking pictures of our facility.
Just taking public pictures from the sidewalk.
Gotcha. Okay. For what reason?
My own personal reasons.
Okay. Is there something that we've done to offend you or anything?
No, ma'am. There's no. I have no nefarious intent
I'm
whatsoever.
just asking because somebody one other day was flying a drone around here, and that's a big no-no, and they were taking pictures of all kinds of stuff, and like, yeah, we can't have that. We're a secured site, so that's why I was just asking what was going on.
It looks very secure.
Yeah, so, okay. Are you recording me now?
Huh?
Yeah?
Absolutely.
What's your name?
I don't give up my name.
You don't give out your name
No.
even though you're recording people in public?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'll make some phone calls. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Ty Glenn is calmly filming from a public sidewalk when he's approached by a concerned office manager. She demands to know why he's taking photos of the gas company's trucks and building. Despite being on public property, she insists on an explanation, citing a previous drone incident. Ty asserts his right to record under the First Amendment, which protects public photography in areas where there is no expectation of privacy. There is no reasonable suspicion of a crime, no restricted signage, and no law being broken. According to DHS Memo 2018-1, public photography and videography of federal facilities is not inherently suspicious. The manager, though non-aggressive, crosses a line by implying that legal filming is potentially harmful. Ty remains respectful and law-abiding in such encounters. Citizens should remain calm, avoid escalating, and assert their rights without aggression. No ID is required, no crime committed. The law is on Ty's side.
Well, guys, they were fast, man. And they were really fast. Quickly. Fun, yeah.
Reporting a property that's governed by the Department of Homeland Security for fun.
Yep.
That's not exactly what I call legal.
It's legal. Since you brought up Homeland Security, do you know about their latest memo? Well, it's not very latest. It 2018 memo. Public photography cannot be deemed suspicious even with paired with a 911 call. So I don't think they'll mind. Okay. So I guess I'll have to wait. Okay. Are you detaining me? No? And as usual, guys, they will run them down to get the first word. They will run them down. I'm surprised he doesn't break out in a trot. Go, big dog, go. Is there even a possibility that he doesn't want anything to do with me? I guess there's always a possibility, huh? So this is the part where he runs way down there. We could be wrong. Now there's two of them. What do you think they're telling him? You think there's a reason they're down there instead of up here? Think they're telling him about that Homeland Security memo? I think that's why they're down there. Uh-oh. You think they'll mag dump me? You'd call home and tell mom, wouldn't you? There's a man filming and they shot him dead. He can't be filming propane. They tased him and beat him for filming. Oop, they're separating for the surround. I'm all right. Public photography.
Okay. What do you photograph?
What's your name?
Deputy Miller, Clark County Sheriff's Office.
Badge number?
1892.
1892. And your name?
Deputy Kelly, 19272.
Okay.
So what's your business?
Mr. Reynolds, you got a badge number?
I have a unit number, it's 481.
Okay. That's a different thing. I never seen that.
Are you going to talk about what we're doing here today? Or
Probably
you
not.
Pick at our uniform?
Probably not. I'm not picking at your uniforms. I just wanted everybody's identity in case I get mag dumped or tased.
Yeah.
Then I got some kind of evidence of who it was, right?
So how often does that happen?
Well, it just happened the other day here in Ohio.
Is someone standing on a sidewalk like this with a camera?
No,
Okay.
no, I'll commit to that. He didn't have a camera.
Okay.
But 28 shots. I mean, come on, guys.
Were you smoking earlier?
Who?
Were you smoking
No,
earlier?
I don't answer questions.
Well, you do realize this is a propane facility.
Mhm.
If you're smoking a cigarette, it's pretty idiotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But what about all the people that drive by and flick their cigarettes out their window?
So basically, what I talked to the owner here about, okay? They don't have any signage saying that you're not allowed to stay in the area recording. This is a public property sidewalk, okay? So as far as us being a part of your little First Amendment audit experiment, we're not going to do that. Okay.
So no mag dumping today?
No.
Okay.
And
Well, he told me all about Homeland Security, right?
Yeah, I mean, like
How
I
about
said,
if you tell me about Homeland Security and how they put out a scathing memo in 2018 that says public photography is not a crime, even when paired with a 911 call.
Okay.
And hold on, I'm not done. And you, be knowing, public photography is not a crime, and the 6th District Court runs this area. You'll get no traction today, and I'll be back tomorrow with a sign and cupcakes.
Do you have an ID on you or anything?
No, I don't ID unless I'm committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or in the process of committing a crime. I just don't do that. That's my company policy.
Deputies Miller, badge 1892, and W. Kelly, badge 192-272, demanding identification and questioning his intent. Ty stands firm, citing the First Amendment and the 2018 DHS Memo, which clearly states that public photography of federal or critical infrastructure is not inherently suspicious. Even when linked to a 911 call, no crime has occurred, and there is no reasonable suspicion to justify a detainment or ID demand under Terry v. Ohio. Ty's refusal is legally sound per the Fourth Amendment. He is not required to identify himself unless suspected of a specific crime. The officers attempt to invoke post 9/11 safety, but fail to articulate any criminal activity. Ty remains peaceful and informed. In similar encounters, citizens should record, ask, am I being detained, and never consent to unlawful searches or ID checks. Ty's conduct is lawful. The officer's pressure lacks constitutional basis.
So I'm just going to leave you with this, all right? I see your guys' videos online a lot. I understand your point, but I want you guys to understand our point, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We are still living in a post 9/11 environment.
No,
okay?
not at all.
Say no to that?
No,
okay. That's your,
not at
that's
all.
your right to disagree with me. But from our perspective, protecting local communities, this is critical infrastructure, okay?
Okay.
This is important critical infrastructure, right?
Okay.
And if someone's filming this because they're planning some type of attack to take this out, this is a critical incident, okay? Lots of people are going to get hurt if something happens. That's why we got to come at it the way we do, okay?
Okay.
But you're telling me you're a First Amendment auditor here? You're with some news agency? Are you
Okay.
with a news agency?
Gem City News.
Okay, where's your credentials at?
There is nobody that issues credentials in the United States.
Okay, so, I mean, our local news station here, News Center 7, they have their
I've sold them
logos plastered
stories.
all over everything. So where's your news logo? You don't do
No.
that?
Hey, I'm gonna reach in my pocket.
Okay.
These are my credentials.
Can I see it?
Sure.
Oh.
First Amendment.
Okay. Cool. There you go. So you don't have any business affiliated credentials?
No, I have a business card.
Okay.
It's not on me.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just stay in here together then.
Okay.
So you decide you want
Well, yeah. Because you know the rules are that I can't leave until you leave. I want to go home and eat strudel. Okay. I was just walking by, and this guy,
You're
he
not
wants to
walking
start
by.
it with me about
You're not
Homeland
just walking
Security.
by.
Sure, I was.
Okay. Because I got a call about, I'd say 10, 15 minutes ago at this point, give or take.
Yeah, he called a couple times. I'll be
And if you
I'll
were
be doing
walking
open
by,
public records request for those.
if you were walking by, you would have been gone by the time I got here. But you're still here. So you weren't.
They said they called the police. I don't want to. You're not chasing me. I'm telling you
But
now.
You don't ID yourself either.
No, there's no need for me to give up my ID.
Then there's no need for you to stay here if you're just walking by.
Okay. And so you'd like me to go up the road?
That's fine. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can stay in here if you want. But he had a valid concern, and we responded. I understand what you're doing here. Okay? But I'm going to ask you to leave. Given what I've just explained to you, I can't force you to.
Okay.
All right?
Well, you seem pretty good guy, Mr. Miller, and I'm not here to. Honestly, I know you guys think we're all against the police. We're not.
I know.
That's not how it works.
I know.
I don't have a gun on me. I'm not
see
doing a
that.
Second Amendment audit. I'm not, I bring awareness. Wear your seatbelt.
Yep.
Number one killer of police officers is car crashes.
I know.
That's why I don't really entertain the whole post-apocalyptic 9/11 stuff. That's all nonsense, right?
Well, that's-
Just like police
again,
getting
that's
shot
your-
down is nonsense. You guys die in car crashes.
That's your right to disagree with that. But I'm telling
Well-
you, from a law enforcement / security perspective, this being critical infrastructure, those are some of the things we got to look at.
Okay.
We may not agree on that, but you're going to have your mindset. I'm going to have my mindset at the end of the day.
Okay.
All right.
Deputy Miller argues that filming near critical infrastructure justifies concern due to post-9/11 threats. Ty Glenn rebuts by asserting his First Amendment rights and clarifying that journalism requires no official credentials in the U.S. According to Paparazzi v. Superior Court and federal precedent, independent journalists are entitled to the same protections as institutional media. Miller fails to cite any statute being violated, and there's no articulable suspicion of criminal activity. The demand for credentials is not grounded in law. The Supreme Court in Watchtower v. Village of Stratton ruled that requiring a license to express or report is unconstitutional. Ty's emphasis on seatbelt safety over terror threats underscores the divide. Public liberty vs. perceived security. While Miller stays professional, his logic collapses under scrutiny. Citizens must know, the right to film from public property is settled law. No ID, no credentials, and no suspicion means no legal obligation to leave or comply.
So are you going to leave or are you going to stay here?
I'm going to stay until you leave.
I'm going to go back down here then. I'm off. I'm not even in front of the property at that point. So you'll leave when I go do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be going. In fact, I'll tell you what. You stay here, right?
Uh-huh.
You're dismissed. It was nice talking with you, young man. I'm sorry you're confused about Homeland Security. I'm gonna go to the park.
Okay.
So I'll just go by you guys.
All right.
Okay?
Yep.
And again, there are no weapons. No weapons. Well, guys, I'm off to go eat strudel. My old lady's making strudel. Man, my hip is killing me today, and I'm not going to stand there and be in this Mexican standoff with these police officers that have nothing better to do. My leg is killing me. I wish I could have found these guys about 1 o'clock. I had a lot of gas in me at 1 o'clock. Don't have so much gas in me at 4 o'clock. So I'll head down to the park. Yep, they left him running. They didn't leave the computer up though, guys. It's down. He left his up. I wonder if it says anything about me on there. Oh, I don't know. Huh. They get pretty nice cars these days, though. So I'm sure most of you recognize that I just walked by Black Beauty. There's a park down here. I told him I was going to the park. Can't lie to the police. Better walk on down to the park. I could tell Officer Miller that ID is like crack for him. He lives for ID. Anyway, share, like, and subscribe, guys. I need all the help I can get. I'm pretty new to this, but I'm not going to give up. And here we are, about a block away from the gas company. It's Enon Park. And so I'm going to go ahead and sign off and walk down to the park. This is Ty Glenn. Mind your own business and love each other.
After nearly 15 minutes of standoff, Ty Glenn and Deputy Miller reach a silent agreement. No laws were broken, no ID was required, and no detainment occurred. The officer disengages without issuing commands or citations. Under Hybel v. 6 Judicial District Court, 2004, refusal to identify is lawful unless there is reasonable suspicion of a crime. Ty remains on public property and voluntarily walks away, reasserting his First Amendment rights and mocking the obsession with ID as crack for Officer Miller. The interaction ends without escalation, arrests, or misconduct. This outcome reinforces a critical point. Asserting rights calmly works. There's no trespass, no obstruction, and no crime. Citizens should document, speak clearly, and avoid confrontation. Ty's final message, mind your own business and love each other, reframes the entire encounter as a defense of personal liberty, not provocation. Constitutionally and legally, Ty Glenn walks away in the right. Ty Glenn earns an A for composure, legal knowledge, and his calm but firm assertion of rights. He remained on public property, cited the First and Fourth Amendments, and referenced the 2018 DHS Memo, which clearly protects public photography. He refused ID under Hybel v. 6th Judicial District Court, 2004, correctly invoking the standard that ID is only required when there's reasonable suspicion of a crime. Deputy Miller receives a C+, though professional in tone. He relied on vague post-9/11 rhetoric without citing applicable laws or articulating specific suspicion. He pressed for credentials unlawfully and blurred the line between concern and overreach. This encounter reminds us, know your rights, stay calm, film in public is not a crime. If you support civil liberties, follow ID Refusal 101 for breakdowns like this, and don't forget to support Gem City News, the original creator pushing boundaries through accountability. Knowing your rights isn't being difficult, it's being prepared. If this video helped you understand your legal rights, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below, tell us your story, ask a question, or suggest the next encounter we should break down. This is ID Refusal 101, where we teach the basics of your right. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.